Sardis was one of the 7 churches of Revelation, a city of gold and marble, with a synagogue large enough to hold 1,000 people. Cut shallow into the floor of the synagogue, there's a wheel with 8 spokes. A visitor could walk straight over it and see nothing more than an old mason circle. Our guide, Isa, stopped us here because this wheel was never only a wheel, but a sacred Christogram.
They couldn't explain to Jewish people. We were with Rhonda, we were discussing how much, almost at the first century, more than 90% of the people converted to Christianity were Jews. Gentiles were very little. After Ephesus, the Gentiles start growing and growing. So you cannot tell a Jew, explain an every Jew why Jesus crucified. When the Torah says if someone hangs on a tree and dies, curse. For the average person who says, oh, Jesus is crucified, he should have been something very bad to violate the peace of Roman Empire. The authorities did it good. So they took this as a sacred symbol, and in which you can write fish in Greek language. It is Isos, Christos, Theos, Ius, Sotir. I, Isos, Ex, Christos, Theos, Ius, and Sotir. Wow.
For the believers who first knew this sign, the wheel was a confession, where saying the words aloud could cost a great deal. A circle in the floor could carry the whole of the gospel and pass unnoticed. Watch how the sign is built. 5 Greek letters are laid one on top of another until they close into a single wheel. The single upright is iota. It opens the name Iesus, Jesus. The X laid across it is Chi, the first letter of Christos, the Anointed One. The circle with the bar through it is Theta, standing for Theo, of God. Read the stem and the 2 raised arms, and you find Upsilon, Huios, the Son. And the stroke Isa drew for us around the rim and back through the heart of the wheel is Sigma, for Soter, the Savior. Set the 5 together, and they spell Ichthys, the Greek word for fish. At the hub, where every line meets, stands the sign of the cross itself. Signs like this one appear across the early Christian world, from Ephesus to the catacombs of Rome, a wheel that hides a confession of faith inside an ordinary shape. Here at Sardis, it rests in the floor of a synagogue, in a city where Jews and Christians lived close together. The shape keeps its power, a circle that turns at its center into a cross.